Let's take a look at 5 savings account and 1 checking account that are paying up to 5% APY. And just so that you understand how great of a rate this is, let's take a quick look over at the national rate for savings account. We are at fdic.gov. And in this chart, you can see that the national average rate for savings account is only 0.33%. So 5% APY is a pretty awesome deal. So let's start with the first one on our list, which is Varo. Varo offers an online savings account paying 5% APY. You have to start by opening a regular checking account with Varo, and then you can open a savings account with Varo, and you would qualify first for 3% APY, which is still a pretty great rate. To qualify for 5% APY, you have to have direct deposits of at least $1,000 in your Varo checking account, and you have to have positive balances in both your checking and your savings account at the end of each month. So if you can qualify for that, or if you can meet those conditions, you can earn the 5% APY on your savings. There is a condition though. Varo only pays 5% up to balances of $5,000 or less. Balances over $5,000 will earn 3% APY. Still not a bad rate, but we do have savings accounts that offer much higher than that. If you take a look at our list of best savings account, you can see that there are accounts that are currently offering rates up to 4.35%. So maybe you start with Varo at 5% APY. Once you max out the $5,000 limit, you can move your money over to an account that is paying a higher rate for those higher balances. Next on the list is Aspiration. Aspiration isn't a bank, but it does partner with a bank to offer banking services. This account does offer 5% APY, but you have to have an Aspiration Plus account, and it does cost $72 a year. That breaks down to about $5.99 a month. There are some other restrictions on top of that. You have to spend at least $1,000 per month on your Aspiration debit card, and you have to have an active Aspiration Save account to qualify for the 5% APY. Otherwise, your rate drops down to below the national average. This rate is also only good on balances up to $10,000. And something unique about Aspiration is it is known for being socially and environmentally conscious. So I clicked over to their website to take a look at their mobile app, and you can see how it would show you a personal, what they call a personal sustainability score for your cash. So it would tell you how they score the companies that you're spending your money with. If this does appeal to you, Aspiration might be a good account for you. However, you have to keep in mind those membership fees, which can add up pretty quickly. Let's take a look at 3 credit unions that are offering 5% APY on their accounts. First, we have Hanscom Federal Credit Union. They have a CU Thrive account offering 5% APY. There's no minimum balance requirement, but they do limit your monthly contributions to $500, and those contributions must come from a Hanscom Federal Credit Union checking account. To become a member of the credit union, you have to have a family member who is a member. You have to have or be an active or retired employee of the Massachusetts government, be active duty or retired member of the military, have an employer that offers membership benefits, or be involved with one of the organizations listed here, and you can also find this information on their website. There is a big catch with this account though. You won't have access to your money for the first year after your account is open. So it is like a bit of a CD in that sense. After 12 months, the money in your CU Thrive account can be transferred to your primary savings. There you can access it. So this account is really only for those who have a steady income. If you're comfortable putting away $500 a month and you know that you won't need to touch it for at least a year. The next credit union account is DCU Primary Savings Account. This is also a Massachusetts-based credit union. This account is paying the highest APY on the list, 6.17%. However, you can only earn that on balances up to $1,000. So this account is really only for those who are trying to build up that savings. So if you have just a small initial deposit, if you only can contribute a small amount per month, say $10 to $20, this account can help you reach that $1,000 threshold quicker than other accounts can. And once you've reached that $1,000, you can move that money over to another account that pays a higher percentage for a bigger balance over $1,000. The next account on our list is from Blue Federal Credit Union. It's an accelerated savings account, and this is a great credit union because it's easy to join. You can join just by donating a minimum of $10 to the Blue Foundation. It's one of 3 ways that you can qualify for a member if you don't already have a family member that is a member, or if you are not affiliated with an employer or an organization that is affiliated with the Blue Federal Credit Union. So Blue Federal Credit Union offers tiered rates on their account. You can earn 5% APY on balances up to $1,000, and then the rates drop pretty dramatically from there. Blue Federal Credit Union is also known for being a bit of a socially conscious bank, similar to Aspiration. However, Aspiration does pay 5% APY on higher limits, so that might be a better one for you unless you don't want to pay that Aspiration yearly fee. And the last option on our list is the highlight. This is Juno. And Juno isn't a savings account, but it is a checking account. They partner with Evolve Bank and Trust to offer a checking account that pays 5% APY on deposits up to $25,000. The APY is 3% for deposits higher than $25,000 all the way up to $250,000. Juno is great for crypto enthusiasts because it allows users to buy and invest in cryptocurrency very easily from their app. Even if crypto isn't for you, you might still want to check out Juno because this is a hard rate to turn down. 5% APY on deposits up to $25,000 is a pretty great deal. If you want to take a look at our full list, visit us at allcards.com.